booted away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Hawaii's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy. Last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Coates. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the USF Bulls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, we can upgrade your roster immediately.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Second down coming up. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, South Florida. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
One of the reasons this this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense on to... There he goes! Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Davis looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Coates. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every... Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Baker. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, on a second and forever situation, they hand it off, and they're able to get a big portion of yardage back now to at least give themselves an opportunity to convert this third down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. They'll try to pop the draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Coates. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Quick completion on the out route. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Davis will throw. Hines is tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback moving. The throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just run on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Looking for a crease. It's Simpkins. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Gives it on the option. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. 1st and 10 from their own 13. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Baker. He's got him. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Walton. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Get it out to the supersonic guy. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to buy time. Slings it downfield. He's open on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe...
He's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. At the 45 on his way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown Bulls. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the middle. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. It's caught. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They'll run it from the gun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Using his feet to buy time. Caught close to the marker, it's Coates. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Lets it fly. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He's loose on the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
Turning it on. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The short hands, it's Coates. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught near the sticks. It's Coates. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the red zone, looking for a space. Going for 6. Touchdown, Hawaii. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Number 5.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And these 2 defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese. And
there he goes! At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, USF! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give to the tailback.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They go right back to him. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He wants to change this route. Gets the back moving. Davis will throw. Makes the catch. It's Coates. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the grab. It's Coates. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Rainbow Warriors had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. On the run, still looking. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Rainbow Warriors trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
42, South Florida, 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by... He's loose down the left side. The 20, 10, touchdown South Florida. Once he got some room, it was over. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Davis looking to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Nakua. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Here comes the heat. Quarterback's got the first. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Davis will throw. Quick strike complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Rainbow Warriors started this drive backed up in their own end. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. grab near the marker. It's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They believe they can run right here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it inside the tag. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
49, South Florida, 42.
He'll bring it out. It's Ware. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Davis looking to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter.
At the 49.
We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff to the lone back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Coates. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Davis will throw. Buying some time as he moves left. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Sullivan. And they reacted well to the completion. possession, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Simpkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Porter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes, better gains, so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Quarterback just couldn't quite find the range on the last play. It's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
And offenses practice this situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that. They stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The play action fake. Buying some time. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Davis looking to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Coates. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Warriors! He got a step and just dusted the field. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Grab near the sticks, it's Sullivan. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Baker. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.